The U.S. has long had a mass incarceration problem, but now, aside from having the world's largest prison population, it looks like we're aiming for the youngest as well. You might remember Kaya Roll's story from when it first went viral last fall. The 6-year-old threw a temper tantrum at her Florida elementary school and in the process punched and kicked 3 school employees. Her punishment? Arrest. Seriously, arrest. And when the video of that arrest came out last week, the whole thing felt even worse.
I don't want to go to the police car.
You don't want to?
No, please.
You have to.
No, please. Give me a second chance.
You gotta...
No.
You
Please. 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 Please let me go.
Incredibly difficult to watch, and just as disturbing, what the officer who arrested her had to say about it afterwards.
The restraints, are they necessary?
Yes. And if she was bigger, she would have been wearing regular handcuffs. But the youngest I've ever arrested was 7. Now she has broken the record.
According to the Orlando Sentinel, Turner also arrested a 6-year-old boy that same day in an unrelated incident. Thankfully, his arrest was short-circuited by higher-ups before the process could go any further. But in Kaya's case, she's been taken to juvenile jail and charged with battery. Turner was fired a few days later for violating Orlando police policy, which requires supervisor approval before arresting a child under 12. But at the state level in Florida, his actions were perfectly legal, and at the national level, this wasn't an anomaly either. Between 2013 and 2018, more than 30,000 kids under age 10 were arrested, according to FBI data, 30,000. And more than 266,000 kids between ages 10 and 12 were arrested over the same period as well. At least a few states do have rules about all this, including Massachusetts, where the minimum age of arrest is 12, the highest of any state in the country. But in Maryland, New York, Connecticut, it's age 7. In North Carolina, 6. And in 33 states, according to the Department of Justice, there is no minimum, including Florida. And that's something Kaya's grandmother, who, by the way, didn't even get a phone call about the situation until after the arrest, something she is now fighting.
No 6-year-old child should be able to tell somebody that they had handcuffs on them and they were riding in the back of a police car and taken to a juvenile detention center to be fingerprinted, mugshot.
It's so obvious, I can't believe she even had to say it.